To Football HQ with Coach K. Gonna move on with our QB school. We're gonna go to part four, which is how to attack cover four. And again, if you're gonna be a quarterback that likes to throw the ball, you're gonna see plenty of cover four. So we'll talk about several ways to go after that coverage now. Okay, let's talk about attacking cover four. And in my experience, and especially in the modern age of football with spread offenses, cover four is the best defense to defend that. So, as a quarterback and an offensive coordinator, you're going to see a lot of this if you like to throw the ball. Cover four is a very solid defense. It obviously keeps a four deep zone that can protect you from the deep ball, which teams love to throw. So, this is something you have to be familiar with if you're going to be a successful quarterback. Um, you got to be able to attack cover four, no doubt. So here's a look at it real quick. Again, this would be a 4-3 defense with three linebackers, but you see again the underneath zones are, there's not much there. There's three, it's kind of a flip flop from cover three, where in cover three you have three deep and four underneath. Now we have three in the intermediate range and four deep. So again, you need to attack underneath it. Yes, you can find matchups with your best player, especially in trips. If he's a single receiver against a corner, you should not be afraid to throw it deep against cover four. Don't let him take that out of your repertoire, but do not live in it unless you're just that good, unless you're just better than they are, and it doesn't matter. But if you're facing a team of good athletes, I do not suggest just throwing it deep every time. You want to go underneath. You can see right here again, three players who are not there to defend the pass, three linebackers who have to defend 53 yards across the field. So this is where you want to attack. Let's talk about the first plan. And that what we like to do is use the smash concept, which is just a high-low involving a corner route. It can be any kind of hitch, stick, kind of a little in-breaking route, anything where you're high-lowing the corner. Now, a lot of people call this a cover two beater, and it absolutely is if you're trying to throw the corner route. But I like this against any coverage. Cover three, we know he's bailing to his deep third, so we throw the hitch. Cover four, he's bailing to his deep quarter, which this receiver is going to occupy. We throw the hitch. You still need to eye the corner. You need to be sure he does, in fact, bail and backpedal into this. Give it a second, but then get the ball out quickly. So the smash concept, I like it against any coverage, but against cover four, you're trying to take what they give you and take the hitch. And that's an important phrase. Against cover four, you must take what they give you. Be patient. Have a high completion percentage of 5 to 10 yard passes and keep moving the chains. So that is the smash concept. Another one, again, I'm just kind of going on the right side here of a 2x2 set. Attacking the same plane, the same area, the flats with a different receiver. Now we're going to throw the speed out. Okay, we're going to clear that cover four corner out with a vertical. And we're going to use our athleticism against this linebacker who we should be better than athletically. Going to threaten him and then run a quick speed out, and we're going to attack that flat again. So that's another way. The ball is going to be thrown to the same place basically as the smash concept, but to a different receiver. This receiver's on the move, okay, and he's not standing still. He is catching the ball and getting out to the sideline. And the safety, should not be a part of the play. The ball should be out quickly. So find ways to throw speed outs. The curl flat that we did against cover three also was a good concept here as well. So get those inside receivers out in space. Out of trips, again, you've got to be good at throwing stick. You've got to be able to go a big 3 steps, a little 2 or 5 yards and turn around or whatever, and get the ball out. You want to check the gift, which we've talked about in previous videos, on the weak side first. See if they're giving, like in this alignment right here, there's no overhang player. He's playing 8 yards off. They're giving you this throw so you catch the ball and you throw it and you get 5 yards or more and you keep moving the chains. All right. I do have a play fake in here, as I've mentioned before. But again, you can cancel that if you just want to throw it. If the gift is taken away, if he's got a press or you've got an overhang over here, then we work the trip side. I've mentioned before that some teams will run a speed out right here, and that's fine, but we're just playing off this linebacker right here, throwing the stick or throwing the speed out. So it's a three. You're looking at three underneath spots to attack again against these three underneath defenders. So stick is something you must be good at. You must complete a high percentage. Okay, here you can see we're running stick. It's actually a little bit of a variation from what I've shown you. You're not going to see a play fake here. We're going to flare this running back out to really make four receivers to the trip side here. But you'll still see the stick, and we're running a wheel off the speed out. But this is just a great picture. Again, you've got two high safeties, even though it's inside the 15. Sometimes you get man coverage, but here we get two high safeties. They kind of roll at the last second. You see that the receiver, the linebacker here goes with the flare or the stick, and easy touchdown. All right, so that's one way to run stick. Very easy play. You've got to be really good at it. You've got, in the sense of, you've got to rep it, but it's got to be something that you can go to anytime, make a completion against cover four. Now the backside of what I drew up earlier, you do need to throw vertical sometimes. You've got to attack. You've got to threaten them deep. All right, and I like to do a skinny post. Some people call it, just call it double post. I've changed that. Now you can run just a true double post with when they're both running posts. I've turned it into a post dig where we sell post and then we dig over the middle. And what all you're doing is you're eyeing the safety to this side, and you're checking his leverage. Okay, if he as soon as you see him go with this post dig, then that opens up the skinny post. Again, we always assume in my offense, we always assume that our post route will beat a one-on-one defender. All right. And the only person that can take away this post is this strong safety. So most of the time we're throwing this skinny post. But, if he does instead bail and try to stay as deep as the deepest man, then he gives you this underneath. We throw it in a window at about 11 to 12 yards. This safety is occupied with the corner route, and we've got the middle of the field open. The way to throw it vertical, besides just stepping back and throwing a fade, is this double post concept. Okay, we see out of a double set, we're going to run the double post. Now, our X receiver doesn't quite get into his skinny post. He gets rerouted a little bit and he breaks it off, but the concept is still there. Our eyes are on this safety who backpedals and opens up the post over the middle. On the other side, again, we've got our smash concept, and he goes with the safety. So we've got a great look here. Okay, you can notice our skinny post gets rerouted a little bit, but he bails, all right, meaning that this is an uncapped route. This is open. All right, he's not over the top. There is plenty of cushion. Make that throw, and we're inside the 5. So double post, great way to beat cover 4.